Ahoy Malloy, mateys. Arg, I be ye host in this Talking in Teacups podcast, D Cypher. Join me is my first matey, Elbow, aka Lawrence, aka Bo, aka
Just say Lawrence.
The man with too many names, Lawrence. Arg, it's good to be here with you today, matey.
It's good to be here with you too. She died. She landed on the enemy.
Also in the room with us, but not in today's podcast, is me darling other half, Shawnee215.
20,000. That's it. I can get 20,000 right now. Put it on 2 players.
All right, so enough with the old rigmarole. Actually, let's get a little bit more rigmarole in. On the way, Lawrence is obviously late for the podcast, as always. He was talking about this TV show that he's watching called Psychopaths. Tell us a little bit about what Psychopaths is. This is not the topic. This is just us conversation first.
Psychopaths is my favorite anime. It is...
Wait, is it better than High School of the Dead?
Yeah, High School of the Dead was okay, but it wasn't...
It's a lot of chest in High School of the Dead. That's all I'm going to say. I'm trying to keep as PG as I can.
This is a lot of chest.
Yeah. Go ahead. What's so good about it?
It's about detectives, and those detectives work for. So it's basically a society where if you like get checked, like by like a scan in the middle of the street, like and it say that you're like mentally unstable, you can go to the. You gotta go to like get like into this like mental institution.
Well, you say like it's voluntary. Is it voluntary?
No, it's not voluntary. Like
once
you become mentally unstable, like by this machine's standards, so you go back to one player. Then you got to so close to the high score. Then you got to go to get checked in, and if it goes high enough, like you basically like they just kill you.
What? Even if you didn't do anything,
even if you didn't do anything, yeah.
Wow, it's like Minority Report then.
Yeah, if you're deemed a danger to society, they'll kill you.
Can we get some whack in there?
Nah, you good. Whack away.
Can do this all day. Man, so like 3 times.
So the detectives, they carry this gun called the Dominator, and if you point it at a regular person, like nothing will happen. If you point it at a person who is
a psychopath,
has a high psychopath, then it'll go to paralyzed. But if it's if their psychopath is high enough, it'll immediately switch to like exterminate mode and blow up their like whole top of their body. But it's actually it's a pretty good show.
So is it better than there was a show, I forgot what it's called.
It's my favorite anime, not my favorite show.
It's a little this is an anime as well. It's a detective who got turned into a little kid. I forgot what it's called.
Conan?
I don't remember. Like a gypsy turned him into a little boy or something like that.
Yeah,
it's not called Conan though.
It's called Conan, I think.
Nah, and I can't think of the name of it. It came out around the same time Big O did on Adult Swim.
Yeah. I think it's
Little Detective? No, that's
definitely not called Little Detective.
I just got Big O in my head. Big O, Big O, Big O, Big O. Oh, I'm about to ride the bull. Oh shoot, I didn't know what I was supposed to do. Yo, see if you can beat my try to thing.
Hold up. Not looping the third.
Definitely not looping the third.
Not Monster. Monster's actually really good too, though.
Yo, they trying to get in here with me. I cannot remember the name of it too. Alright, so topic number 1. This is a little bit of tech news here. And we touched on this outside of the podcast, but we're going to touch back on it again for you guys to hear. So topic number 1, should intelligent robots be considered citizens?
Case closed. Also
Case closed, that's what it's called.
Conan.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, Case Closed is what it's called. I love that show. So is it better? No, forget about the psychopath thing. You can answer real quick, though. Is it better than Case Closed?
It's my favorite anime. Case Closed is...
older now.
It's based on, like, it's episodic, so every episode is a different story, but Psychopaths is kind of like that, but it all ties into a larger storyline.
Okay. All right, but now actually answer the topic of the question. Should intelligent robots be granted citizenship?
How intelligent are we talking?
Well, this robot was smart enough to say destroy all humans, so that intelligent.
Well, if they're trying to destroy people, then probably
I got an article.
Yo, that zombie got a knife, bro. Watch your back.
I got an article pulled up. So in Saudi Arabia, this is the robot that I talked about off the podcast. This is the robot that once said, "I want to destroy humans," and it just became the. It just became.
To be fair, though, I want to destroy a lot of humans too, though.
Also, to be fair, the reporter kind of didn't ask the question right. He was like, just say you don't want to destroy all humans. And it was like, okay, I want to destroy all humans. So, I mean, it was kind of like baited into saying that, kind of, if you want to stretch. But, so yeah, in Saudi Arabia, the first ever robot citizen was now citizenized. So,
Granted citizenship.
you know what? Whatever. My word's just as good as yours, bruh. This is supposed to be the guy with the gift of the silver tongue. Yo, I don't know in Saudi Arabia if they even have to pay taxes.
Oh, you got to pay taxes in every country.
I'm sure you do. I'm just being facetious. That's a good question. I don't think she's going to have a source of income. I think it's more of a publicity thing. So actually, no, you don't pay taxes if you don't have any income. So she wouldn't have to pay taxes regardless.
Oh, okay, I guess so.
Because if you don't make anything, oh shoot, what's this do? Significant increase in playing gambling games. Okay, I'm not playing any gambling games. So wait, you didn't answer yet. What do you think? She should be able to pay taxes or nah?
She should be granted citizenship.
Yeah, that one. Sorry.
Sure. Why not?
So now, do you think subtopic within this one? I think, man, this is really good. I gotta think on it more. Do you think that they should be able to marry humans?
Sure.
You so progressive. Are you talking about the paper towel? I don't know.
I'm a big fan of people doing what the hell they want to do. You want to
So you
marry
should-
a robot? Shit, why not? You want to marry a pillow? Go for it.
Okay, very progressive then. He's on the right side of history, folks. Mark his words, 50 years from now, when that's like a hot topic debate and this podcast has 1.1 million views every day.
1.1?
I don't know. I gave it a really lowball number. So I didn't know if I wanted to go with subscribers or views, so I just went with views. But then that makes us have less subscribers, actually, because when you have a bunch of views, you don't really have the subscribers watching. There's like people who pass by your channel. Like I got videos that have more
not
views.
necessarily.
Yeah, not necessarily.
Academics has 1 million and some change subscribers, but his
Views never have passed a million. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
300,000.
Yeah. So I did it backwards. I should have said. Anyway, we're getting off topic. We're rambling. All right. So, robots granting citizenship. I'm gonna say no. Hard pass, bro. Hard pass. I'm against you on this only because eventually they'll start to take our jobs. Not to sound like a fucking take our jobs, but they will.
Yeah, but
like to be perfectly honest.
Eventually, most jobs would be like mechanized. You know, to
Yeah,
be
that's not
done
a-
more efficiently by robots. That's
that's-
just the way our society is moving.
Yeah, that's not gonna be a good thing. For
Yeah,
people
but even
who
if
are like labor.
even if they're like not robots with actual,
If they're as long as
like-
they're not citizens, yo, if a tow
But
truck can
even
get
if they're not
citizenship.
robots with citizenship, there will still be machines doing the jobs that people used to do. It's
Yeah.
already happening.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't help them by giving them citizenship.
That's-
Next up, they're
how
going
does that help
to be. Next
them?
up, they're going to be
Now
able
they gotta apply like you.
but they're going to be able to buy property. I don't want a robot to have property because he never going to die. Who's going to inherit that? That's not fair. No, that. Excuse me. Sorry. Screw that. Bleep that out, Duran, when you edit this. So, I don't want them to own property
Why not?
because I just told you they're never going to die. Meaning it's going to
Maybe
be.
you could put a year like a time thing on it.
That's not fair, because then you'd have to do that with all other property. That would change the real estate game. So this is what I mean.
yeah,
So,
but say it could stay in their family for as long as possible, but can only be owned by one person. For
now robots gonna have
150 years.
families, so I can adopt the robot. Because if that's the case, I'm gonna adopt the robot for tax purposes and claim him on my taxes. Because robots can't age. What if that robot's always dependent on me? So I'm gonna actually claim that robot. Let's see if they got anything. Nah. Can I jump through this? I gotta break it.
Hit it with your yeah.
That's what I was trying to do. Yeah,
Yo,
I need
he's
that
strapped?
gun, bro. Yeah, I need that. Do I got enough slots? Yeah, I do. Yo, come here, take this. Shoot this
I
gun
don't
a
know
little
how
bit.
to I don't know how to work it.
L2 to aim, R2 to shoot. Typical first-person shooter, classic shooter stuff.
Are
So
you
yeah,
stuck on this ledge, fool?
so when you die as a human, your property goes to your heirs, your ancestors. With a robot, they're never going to die. That property's never going to go to the city. It's never going to go to anybody. That
But
robot's
let's
just
say
going to
for
always
a
own it.
robot, you cannot own
That's so
a particular
unfair.
piece of property for more than 150 years.
That's still too long.
But I'm just
And then
saying,
they
no, I'm
never
just
gonna-
saying, and it's just to say for anybody, no one person can own anything for 150 years, or any property. I mean, but if you're,
I'm listening.
it can stay in your family.
Squares how to do that. Squares how to do that with the
Square.
melee weapons. Yeah, square.
It could stay in your family for forever, but only one person can only own it for, let's say, 200 years.
I'm only against it because, as you know, humans are going to keep screwing, meaning we're going to keep having more babies. So the population is going to keep growing and growing, meaning we're going to need spaces to live. I can't have this robot taking up space unless that robot is comfortable with staying inside of a closet. I don't want that robot taking up space for humans when they're going to need it. No, use the Wolverine gloves. I'm trying to make that with the Bowie knife to make Wolverine gloves. So you're just going to waste your time using boxing gloves. So switch to these. Oh, you probably broke already. You already, yeah, switch to those.
Yo,
yeah, they're about to break.
My,
You're just going to be sitting there punching them for forever. Because you can fuse the weapons. It's cool. So yeah, that's the only reason why. Because eventually it's not going to be no places to live.
So you're being selfish.
I'm just thinking about the future. Maybe I'm being a little selfish. The future of mankind.
Your future.
I'm not going to be around for that. But future of mankind. Yeah, I don't want a robot taking up space. That's just my thoughts on it. You can get married to a robot. If it benefits me, I'm like a Republican. I don't want to do it unless it benefits me. Because Democrats will be like, oh, just do it for everybody. Nah. Because it's going to be so many people trying to cheat the system. So many people that are smarter than me, they're going to figure out ways to get tax breaks with these robots. Like, yo, if I marry this robot and this robot got benefits because it's owned by Google, I get those benefits. So I'm just saying,
this guy just survived a shot to the balls.
It's a zombie. Do you think the zombie's affected by shots to the groin?
That's two. His two. His two.
It's like you're shooting each testicle. All right.